That folk music that you play there, what is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horses.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
There's one thing they got in common. They're both living for the life they've never known. There stands a stuffed shirt in Seattle, shaking his fist out at the breeze. Maybe he wouldn't be so unhappy if his life ever met up with his dreams. Down the road, life don't have to get harder. Down the road, free yourself from the past. Come join the band, we could all use a hand. Shine a new light on something old. From the hills of California to the backwoods of Georgia, we're riding down that story road, that same old story road, that same old story road. Yeah, yeah. Cracked and corrupt concrete jungles, must be stronger than the wild. The bullets don't have any conscience, and he was only a child. But down the road, the grass ain't getting greener. But down the road, you've gotta change your path. You're gonna join the band, we could all use a hand. Shine a new light on something old. From the hills of California to the backwoods of Georgia, we're riding down that story road, that same old story road, that same old story road. Yeah, yeah.
All right. The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin. Our guest tonight is Marc Ribler.
Welcome to the show, Mark.
Thank you, Ralph.
Now, you've had a long and winding road through the musical terrain.
That's very true, yeah.
You started out in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I grew up in the housing projects in Brooklyn when I was till about 10 years old, and then we moved to New Jersey. And that was culture shock, for sure. Yeah, it was essentially growing up with, you know, every race, creed, and color, and then moving to a predominantly white area, and it was a big adjustment, you know, because all my friends were of all races, and then all of a sudden it was just, you know, not that it was just all white, but it was kind of narrow-minded also, and I'd never heard certain racial slurs before, so it was a big adjustment, you know?
And then when you were a teenager, you started to get involved with bands and playing music.
Right. Yeah, I started playing at the Jersey Shore in my early teens, and grew up playing in cover bands, and then playing with local original bands, and then becoming a songwriter when I, you know, my late teens, started writing, you know, words and music for, you know, for my own songs.
And that has been quite successful for you.
I've had some hit songs in Canada. I've had songs on the charts here in the like late '80s till mid '90s. I'd had a bunch of songs that charted, and songs that I'd written for other artists. Like in the States, there was a guy by the name of Mitch Malloy who was on RCA Records in the early '90s, and he had a couple songs that were on the like the Casey Kasem Countdown and the Billboard, the Hot 100, and there was a band from Canada, Helix, that I had a couple hits, the top 10 songs with them there, and you know, the artist Lee Aaron, and a few acts overseas, you know, in Germany, and yeah, so, and you know, I've just been always fortunately been able to play music and write songs and keep my head above water, and that's all I've ever done, and I feel very blessed that I've, you know, been able to pursue my dream and not have to go work a day job.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
What else would you like to do for us?
The next song is called "Running Out of Pain," and it's a song that was written in the early '90s, and it found a new arrangement on my recent CD, and it goes something like this. My window at the autumn fading into the trees, and I can see the old man sitting in the poppies waiting for the summer breeze, and sunflowers grow in the summertime. I'm running out of rain. Somehow it all don't seem the same. I'm running out of pain. It's been 13 months now since I saw you walking through the splintered light of our front door, and I feel so much more like myself than I ever felt before. Sunflowers grow in the summertime, in the summertime. I'm running out of rain. Somehow it all don't seem the same. I'm running out of pain. blossom in the sand. I'm running out of rain, running out of rain. Somehow it all don't seem the same. I'm running out of pain. I'm running out of rain, running out of rain. Somehow it all don't seem the same. I'm running out of pain, running out of pain, running out of pain, running out of pain, running out of pain.
All right. That's a nice idea to run out of pain.
It is. I have fleeting moments of it also.
So if I understand it correctly, you also have a recording studio where you produce not only your own music, but other people's music?
That's correct, yeah. Yeah. I'm actually working with a gentleman by the name of John Monroe now, who's it's cutting edge pop music, and it's really fun. We're writing, you know, it's like new music. Like I grew up listening to, you know, classic rock music, and I grew up as a songwriter in the 80s, and he's quite a few years younger than me, and we're able to sort of bridge the gap, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to the success of John Monroe. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you've had some success writing for TV commercials.
That's right, I have, yeah. And it sort of came out of the blue, and in 2005, a friend of mine had introduced me to writing jingles. Like he had written a couple jingles, TV commercials, TV ads, and you know, I submitted for a couple, and you know, I think it was the third one that I actually it was actually it was a commercial addressing HIV and STD awareness, and it was a Trojan condoms commercial. So there's been a lot of, you know, certainly jokes made about it being, you know, that. So at the time I coined the phrase Ribler for her pleasure. But anyway, it was a very serious commercial, and they sent me the picture, which is like a 30-second movie, and I had this song laying around that really seemed to connect with it, and the commercial is really about it's about respect and love for your partner, and not to be irresponsible. Like you have another person's life that you're responsible for when there's relationships going on, when there's a sexual relationship. And so I had this song, and it's called "This Life," and they chose it, and it ran for a couple years on television and radio. And I've since done like an Office Depot and a Dan and Activia yogurt, which is still running, and V8. You know, so I've had a few of those. So that, cool. I've been fortunate with that, because
that helps the bottom line.
Yeah, it helps pay the rent. It sure does. Yeah. I'd like to play the song from
Great.
the commercial.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, this is called "This Life." I give my word to you, that's all that I can do. So take it all to heart, don't tear it all apart. This is our love, this is our life. It's the perfect chance to get it right. This is our love, this is our life. It's the perfect chance to get it right. This life is what we make with every breath we take. No empty promises, just the best that we can give. And this is our love, this is our life. It's the perfect chance to get it right. And this is our love, this is our life. It's the perfect chance to get it right. If there's a wall, we won't turn around, we will go around. And if you fall, I won't turn around, I won't ever let you down. This is our love, this is our life. It's the perfect chance to get it right. And this is our love, this is our life. It's the perfect chance to get it right. To get it right. To get it right. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Rob.
And if I'm not wrong, that's the title track of your recording here.
Yes, my latest CD is called This Life, yeah, and it features that song.
And we can tell folks how they can find out more information about you at marcribler.com.
Yes.
Or they can email you at, you'll have to read that because I don't know the last
It's Marc Ribler at mac.com. M-A-C.
And it's 1B in Ribler.
That's right, and it's Marc with a C. Yeah.
MARCRIBLER.
That's right.
.com.
Yep.
For more information on that recording and Mark's touring schedule and his other activities.
That's correct. Yeah.
What else would you like to play for us, Mark?
Let's see. I'm going to play a song called, it's called Right in Your Backyard. And this song was written in the mid-90s, and it's on my first CD, which is called Life is But a Dream. And the bridge addresses, the bridge of the song addresses greed, particularly on Wall Street. And it's interesting how like history keeps repeating itself, and how, you know, like at the time there was all these, you know, conspiracies, and it's happening all over. And this song's called Right in Your Backyard. There's nothing wrong with the world today. There wasn't wrong yesterday. They tell me that a new age is dawning. There's a guy in your neighborhood. He gave the man all he could. Now we can't even buy a hot cup of coffee. And it's a fine line between the bread line and the way we bide our time. What about you? What about me? Did we go too far? Walking around temporary borders. What about you? What about me? Is it all so hard? The edge of the earth is just around the corner, right in your backyard. Have you read the news this week? Another tanker sprang a leak, at least 10 times worse than the Valdez. Dragging nets across the ocean floor, dumping sludge on the nearest shore. It's like some past life suicide complex. And are we too blind to see the warning sign? Are we running out of time? What about you? What about me? Is it all so hard? Walking around imaginary borders. What about you? What about me? Did we go too far? The edge of the earth just around the corner, right in your backyard. Mr. Banker, he has kids too, and he loves them same as you. But he holds on to this fear so tight, watching as the Dow Jones takes a fall. Somehow his son will see the Harvard lights, even if he has to break the law. Yeah, yeah. What about you? What about me? Is it all so hard? The edge of the earth just around the corner, right in your backyard. It's right in your backyard. It's right in your backyard. Thank you.
Cool song.
Thanks,
I could see that being a short time before the end of the show. What would you like to do?
I was really up about the idea of playing a song with you, Ralph.
All right.
Yeah, like an old traditional, public domain song.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah. How's about going down the road feeling bad?
Sounds good.
Okay. In the key of G. Going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, bad, bad. Don't wanna be treated this old way. Go where the water tastes like wine. Go where the water tastes like wine. Go where the water tastes like wine, wine, wine. Don't wanna be treated this way. Play, Ralph. Go where the sun will quench my soul. Go where the sun will quench my soul. Go where the sun will quench my soul. Don't wanna be treated this way. Going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad.
Going where the water drink like wine.
Going where the water drink like wine. Going where the water drink like wine, wine, wine. Don't want to be treated this way. Going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, bad, bad. Don't want to be treated this way. Going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, bad, bad. Don't want to be treated this way. Don't want to be treated this way. Don't want to be treated this way.
Going where the weather suits my clothes. Going where the weather suits my clothes.